What is going on, everybody? In this video, we're going to see just if we can determine a market direction over the next 100 days. We're going to figure out if bulls are going to start coming in or if it's time for the bears to start eating and they're going to take over the market and take us lower. So I want you to sit back, take some notes, and let's get into it. So whenever you click on that link below and you sign up for TradeUI, it'll bring you to this page right here, which is an option flow page. And what we can do is we can analyze option flow data that came in through the trading day to give us a direction of where we think the market's going to go, whether it be up or down. But let me show you exactly what we're talking about here. So what I want to do is I want to see overall market direction. So I'm going to focus on ETFs. I'm going to look for people buying positions, and I want to see positions over the next 2 to 3 months. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 45 days to 100 days. That gives me a good range of market direction. And I'm going to set my thing up for ask. And just to be safe, I'll do 30 days. Give me a little more data to work with. And I'm really only worried about premium of $100,000 because when you're looking at ETFs to analyze, anything under $100,000 is honestly just a day bet, and you really don't know where the market's going to go. So after I put this information here, we're going to apply the filters. Alright, and it'll bring up all the ETFs that had option activity throughout the trading day. So SPY right here looks very bearish because you have 14 million to the downside. So what that means is that's the difference between the call data, which is almost a million in calls, and then 23 contracts that summed up 15 million worth of puts. That is very, very bearish, and that is something we need to really look at when we're looking for positions to enter. So let's scan through and see what's going on. You get a lot of large size orders, $1 million here, $900,000 here, another million, another 3 million, 1 million. A lot of large size option activity came in. A lot of out the money puts too. So this is a very, very bearish indicator that we need to look at. It's not too bad though. It's only like 0.5% to 1% move to the downside. However, these are 5% to the downside, or 4.8%. So this is something we really need to consider looking at and referencing a chart to see where's our support and resistance at, and is this a good target for a bull entry? So whenever it gets to 424, that could be a buying opportunity. Right now, it looks like momentum is to the downside. That's something we need to be aware of. But with all of this, you can still find a bullish opportunity even if the market's bearish. And I'm going to show you just how to do that. So we're going to keep our filter the same here. What we're going to do is get rid of SPY. We're going to switch over to stocks. I'm going to apply that filter now. So it takes a second to load sometimes, but once it loads, now we can really see where money's going into. Because it's funny, SPY's going down, but you have a lot of money going into Amazon, and you have a lot of money going into CPRI. It's very interesting what's going on here, even with CELH. So what I want to do is, I want to see how much of this is out the money. So let's look at out the money. Alright, so as you see, Amazon's actually not even on the top list anymore. Because what I want to do is, the reason I put out the money, I want to see people betting on worthless contracts because over the next 2 to 3 months, they believe it's going to be valuable. So that's the thought process behind there. So let's go to RMBS. Looks like there's $800,000 to the bull side, $0 to the bear side. Now, it's not too much because the strike's $50 and it's already valued at $49.77. However, there's a lot of money coming in that this could have a potential bull run. If I look over the chart right here, you can see where we did drop down a little bit. So it looks like they're betting on a gap fill to happen upwards to $60. So that's a potential bull opportunity for you the next few months. While the market's going down, you can find a bull opportunity with RMBS. Let's see what else we have here. So let me reapply the filter. Alright, let's look at REGN. Alright, so REGN, another 0.6%, so nothing just too crazy over the next 30 days. It looks like they broke past that 800 level, so it looks like they could be running up to that 850, 830 level. These are actually right at the $800 level when they bought in, but if you look at the chart, it looks like it passed that $800 level, so that's a good position there. Not too much on that side, so what I want to do is I want to do a minimum percentage move. I want to see if there's anything at 5%. Now these are the big moves I'm really curious about, because if we go down to Microsoft right here with $600,000 to the call side over the next 30 to 100 days, betting on a 5% move minimum. So let's look. And just like that, you have multiple positions to the upside, 7, 8, even 13% over the next 100 days. A lot of these are only 32 days. That Microsoft's going to be above that 345 and can even get up to that $365 level. So the market's going down, you could be bloating up on Microsoft and really taking advantage of the dip right there. The thing is though, you really wouldn't be able to take advantage of the market unless you had a tool like this to analyze option flow. So what I want you to do is go ahead and click that link in the description below. It'll take you to TradeUI's site. That way you can try out TradeUI for themselves and you can figure out the option flow strategies you like to look at to give yourself a trading edge. If you like this type of video and this type of content, go ahead and check out the other ones we have on our YouTube channel. Go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe. It really does help us grow, and the more we grow, the more information we can get out to you as a trader to become a better trader and give yourself that trading edge. So guys, we're going to end it here, and y'all have a good evening.